Okay, so let's cut right to the chase here. This is the AGT Industrial MX12R mini excavator, straight out of China. So this is a 2024 model. Just brought this sucker home today, and I wanted to give some first impressions on it. Well, let's see where to start. I guess we could start with what it came with. So you got the mini here, and also it came with this toolbox. Okay, and there's not much in here worth mentioning, but I'm gonna do it so that you guys that are looking at getting one of these know what you're gonna get. Here's a manual for the gasoline engine. Okay, there's no manual for the machine itself. At least it didn't come with this one. So, little grease gun. You got your little Zert fitting, I think they're called. It's like the little weird ass pressure fittings they use instead of a regular grease fitting. A couple of different sockets here. Metric, obviously. One's a 17, one's a 13. And there's other stuff in here as well. A Phillips screwdriver. You got this thing, basically that's your ratchet. Spark plug wrench. Things like that. Alright. There's not much in there. So there's your toolbox that you get with it. To the machine. Okay. Let's see here. Now, I was fooled by this when I was looking online. You see a place for your foot, and you see a place for your foot. And I had thought that meant you have foot controls for the tracks, which makes it really nice. Which is part of the reason I actually jumped on this machine and tried to get it right away. Turns out that's not correct. This is why I'm making this video, so that you guys know this stuff. The left pedal here operates your auxiliary. Alright, and I knew that other machines had that. But I didn't know that this one did, so yeah, that's your auxiliary hydraulics, which are here and here. Alright, pressure and return. You can mount your hydraulic thumb, auger, all that different bullshit that they make for these. And I would imagine that this screw here is it's like a set screw for when that's not in use, which I didn't get around to tightening yet. You know, you tighten that down so that you can't accidentally be trying to pressurize nothing out there. Okay, to the controls. We have master power, on, off. Doesn't matter what way. It's just on and off. Hydraulic fill, hydraulic oil level. And mine was a little bit cloudy down here. I don't like that, but I'll be changing it soon anyways. Come around the back on this model. It's definitely an upgrade from the some of the other ones. You push the button, it opens. After a shot of WD-40, that is. And here's your 15 horsepower unmarked engine. All it says on it is, you probably can't, well, you can see a little bit, 420cc gasoline engine, 15 horsepower. Oil fill. Here in the manual, it says that this is how you check your oil level, because it has like a little, like a lawnmower or something, you know, they have a little thing on the end of there with hash marks. Well, this one doesn't. So the manual isn't even really up to par. Anyways, comes right into your hydraulic pump here, right off the crank, hydraulic pump, and then it sends it where it has to go. That's basically it for in there. Hour meter, choke, throttle. Push the button up and down with the throttle. Key and your little light. Here's the light. Boom. Okay, here we have your spade or your backfill blade, whatever you want to call it. I hear a lot of people calling it a dozer blade. Whatever, it doesn't matter what you call the fucking thing. Here's your track controls. Right track, left track. I'm not going to go over these. If you're looking at one, you probably already know how those work. These machines do come with cat controls though. Alright, that's not John Deere or anything crazy. Excuse me. Let's see, what else? Comes with a manual thumb. You got 3 positions for that thumb. This one here, the teeth are all leaning to the left. And there's no change in that. It's just the way it is. And it doesn't really matter for $4,000, you know. But all the welds look good. Your grease fittings are going to be these type. So you have to stick that weird looking thing down in there to grease it. And they're mostly all just going to get replaced. But I did check over the nuts and bolts on it, and everything seems tight. So, really not bad. I mean, I have less than an hour runtime on it, so I'm just telling you guys what you're going to get if you go out and get an MX12R AGT. So, what else should I go over real quick here? Here's the gas tank. The guy I bought it from said it's a 2.5 gallon. I don't know that for a fact, but I did put a gallon in it. That's all I had, and it didn't fill it up. It didn't come to the line, so. It's kind of that cam lock type thing that they have going on for that gas cap. Okay. Yeah, besides that, really, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just under a ton to haul it. That's pretty much it. But if you have any questions, I might be able to help you. So just hit me up. I've been running track hose, you know, on and off quite a bit throughout my life so far. So, yeah, this it's pretty good for the money. So, anyways, at least it seems so. But like I say, if you have any questions, I'm just trying to make a decent video on this thing, because all you ever see is guys, you know, horsing them around at some auction site, which freaking drove me nuts when I was trying to do my homework on this one. So, all right, have a good one.